Remember. Remember. Like. Subscribe. Now let's get down.
Let's get down. Just waiting to load up. How's that for timing, kids? I gotta say, just before we get on with the total football manager for today, that performance from England, I only caught the second half, most of the second half, was abominable. It was absolutely freaking atrocious. I'm not English. I live in Scotland. I've got no investment in that team. But it was absolutely freaking turgid. How they lost, didn't lose. How they didn't lose, I will never know. When you think about the quality in that team, John Stones, who played all right. Trent Alexander-Arnold being playing midfield, by the way, is moronic. He can't do it. But may as well ask me to do it. And I've got a bad back and arthritis in my feet. Thanks for the drugs. Not so bad. May as well ask me to do it. And you're playing Phil Foden on the left. With Kieran Trippier being played on the left, you've got no width. If you'd picked Jack Grealish, even Jack Grealish this year, not last year, this year's Jack Grealish, you'd have width. Put Anthony Gordon out there, you got width. And play Phil Foden as a number 10, where he's been playing most of the season and picked up player of the season in the Premier League. Supposedly the greatest club league in the world. Phil Foden was the man. Didn't look like it yesterday against Denmark. Denmark. Not Argentina. Not Germany. Not France. Denmark. The last World Cup, Australia beat Denmark. And with a better side. Not that Denmark are mugs. Clearly not. But better than England yesterday. But that's on them how they didn't win. Denmark, how did you not beat that? Take a good hard look at yourselves. You couldn't beat that England side with that manager? And speaking of that manager, God, as a City fan, I really, really hope United, at some juncture, put him in charge. I would love it. This is the man that got Middlesbrough relegated after Steve McLaren took them to a European final. Virtually the same team. Gareth Southgate got them relegated. Middlesbrough was solid for years and years. Under successive managers. McLaren did a fine job there. Good job. With that team. And McLaren is not a great manager, but he got them to the European final. Gareth Southgate got them relegated. So naturally, listen, I think he did all right at the Euros a few years back. I think that was fine. But the final gave the game away, didn't it? And I saw the performance in the friendly against Hungary a few years back. I was like, God, please. On that performance alone, forget the result. The performance was turgid. They had nothing. You had Harry Kane dropping down to inside virtually the edge of the 12-yard box, looking for the ball. Bellingham, overhyped. Guy's got to turn it down a notch. Now, to be fair, he's playing in that team. To be fair, he's playing alongside. Declan Rice, by the way. Apparently had a good season. I didn't watch a lot of Arsenal. Didn't watch a lot of it this year. But I don't think Declan Rice playing like that for Arsenal would have seen Arsenal push City the way they did. Don't think he played like that. He was garbage yesterday, Declan Rice. Couldn't find a white shirt. In terms of managing the England team, I'd do better. You know why? For starters, Trent Alexander-Arnold would not be a consideration for midfield. One. And I might have picked somebody who can play left back. Even if they were a little bit lower than the rest, at least you get a left back in there. Because you haven't got time to do what Pep did with Guardiola this year. Or with Ake last year. Or with Zivchenko with Delph. As a club manager, you've got time to develop that kind of thing. You don't as an international manager. Square pegs, round holes. You do enough of it, your team can't play. England can't play. An absolute waste of talent. An incredibly talented squad. Don't have to go. Mind you, shouldn't have picked Conor Gallagher in the squad. He's not an England player, in case you're wondering. You're better off picking Jack Grealish and playing him in the middle. Or Maddison. They're better players. They're better players. You've got Adam Wharton there. There's players that can play that in England. At least pick someone who can play the position. You have that sometimes in international football. All these stars and then players who are just functional. Who are there to do a job. But no, let's cram the stars in. Let's do what Sven did. Let's get all the stars in and cram them, put them every which way but loose to fit his system. And then surprise, surprise, it doesn't work. Getting back to my save. Right here. Hope you're doing all right, by the way. Bonus. And it's Friday after all. No, I don't think this is a rant. This is pointing out the bleeding obvious. When I started with an amateur team, I looked for players that could play in a certain position or had the qualities that could be easily adapted. Within a few months, might take a little bit longer, to roll with the attributes are probably going to benefit them anyway. But not in a tournament. When you only get a few days every few months to work with, maybe a week to work with players. No. If you're going to play a system, you're going to pick the players to play that system. Don't try and just shoot. What's the... Hugh was using it yesterday on his channel with Man City. Oh, Hugh. Shoehorning in players just because they're good. Might have to go on the bench. You might have to go on the bench. Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, Stephen Gerrard. You might have to go on the bench. Because we're not playing on the left because Stuart Downing's a left-sided player. He's not very good, maybe. But at least he's a left-sided player. Or if you want somebody who can cut in. And that's going to be a thing, but therefore you need to have somebody who can bomb down the left, for example. Hey, you had Ashley Cole. Remember him? Problem solved. Have someone cutting in. We saw it this season. Guardiola bombing down the left. Jeremy Doku cutting in for Man City. Won him a title. Part of the reason why Jack Grealish didn't play, he's been told to stay. So you end up with two people colliding. We clicked into gear when Guardiola was bombing down the left. And Jeremy Doku was doing his thing. Going as can play he's an either-footed player. So he's got that versatility, but in he came. This is a good way of practicing that kind of thing. There is no way on God's green earth I'll be playing Phil Foden on the left with that particular kind of system. Playmaker, maybe. He's better at that. If you want to have him, get him on the right. Have him as a Raum Deuter type player. And that would mean, Saka, sorry, you're on the bench. That's what happens. You have to drop players. Boo-hoo, they say. Tough. I'm trying to win a tournament. Boo-hoo. Deal with it. Deal with it. Speaking of dealing with it, it's the 26th of March 2027 in game, 8 o'clock. Got a game against Telstar. Now remember, we tweaked things. It was the giant tweak. It was a little tweak. What did we tweak? So we're 15 clear, 7 to go. And it's Emmen who is second now. Emmen who is so we've had a bit of a topsy-turvy with Emmen, Venlo and Top Os. Be very sad for Top Os not to make the playoffs, actually. I think they deserve that. I think they do well. Though they have dropped off. 7 draws, 6 losses now. Draw 0-0 with us. And then a 2-0 loss. Right. You know what? Let's have a look at this tactic thing. Gives me a chance to talk about which I don't always do. But if you have a look at this, right? Now I designed this. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Come on, let's get these windows going. Let's get my windows working here. Let's just set it up for you. There we go. That's the Dreams Manifesto. That's what we're after. Let's go a new window here. 11:36. So you can see the time. There it is. Rate my tactic. You can't see the address there. It's ratemytactic.web.app/EN for English. That's where I created my tactic. As you can see there, it's got all the things telling you what's that's wrong. We've got no penetration with that. See, that's 4-4-2. Let's build a tactic, shall we? Let's build a tactic. There's something different for us. Now, I started with positive. Okay, how are we doing with that? Can I make this 4-4-2 into something? Look, there's no connection with these players. There's bugger all happening. It's a terrible 4-4-2. Wide centre back, centre. No.
Remember.
So wing back. Well, I don't get this one very well.
Now let's get down.
Pressing forward and a poacher. Low penetration score. No forward partnerships. No forward movement partnerships in central midfield. Well, let's turn that into a fullback on support. Okay. That's improved things. Huh? How about that? So immediately, we've improved things. Now what's that? Not enough players defensive pressure on the left flank. Okay. Not enough players applying defensive pressure in central defence. But we've improved things. That is a way better tactic just by changing the roles. What if we change it to a deep lung forward? Doesn't really change anything there. Now we don't need a wide playmaker. What if we changed him into wide midfielder and support? What happens? Not a lot. Is there anything that we can do with this? Probably not. That changes it, so we need to have some kind of see, we lose a bit of connection there. Low solidity score, okay. Let's go for a winger then. So there's issues with that. So I might start thinking, you know what, let's drop this guy deep. This is some connection there. This is some type of connection there. So there's not a lot wrong with that. What if we do some stuff here? Pass into space. And we just take some shorter passing. There we go. Block going to play a high block. The high defensive line. More urgent trigger press. Okay. No, just keep it neutral, that. No overlapping partnerships, so it's a problem. Slow defensive transitions, okay, let's change that. So we're being told. Now, if I put mine in, enough of this nonsense. Already we're seeing improvements by not playing a 4-4-2. Inverted wing back on support. Inverted wing back on support. No, not wing back. There we go. See what's happening here. And still see where the errors are. So we keep on defend. Well, those connections. And here if we have a wide attacking playmaker. Oh, excuse me. And here we're going to have an inverted, an inside forward on support. Look at those connections. Now this is what we've got at the moment. That works rather well. Let's get the Metzala on attack. This is what we're actually using. We're nearly there. Look at that. Look at that support network. Now, let's see what else we can do with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Actually, we have right defence. Be more expressive, shorter passing. Getting there. Five stars. Just by getting rid of it. That's why I don't use it. Five stars. That's what you're aiming for. Bam. That's how I came up with the tactic. Saw it was difficult with the 4-4-2. This is great. Now I could always move that up there and see what happens. There we go. Problem in the middle. What about a Cavallero? Problem, isn't it? See how that becomes a problem for us? Turn him into a halfback, no problem. What else can we use here? If I move this back into... say if I want to be more sophisticated with Mitsala. There we go. Problem. If I put it as a register. Roving playmaker. Problem. Ball winning midfielder. Doesn't work. Anchorman. Fine. There we go. Anchorman works. What about DLP? Nope. It's really only halfback and... well, how about defensive midfielder and defend? That's fine. So it's really only the three roles that work there. So the roles matter. That's how we did it. That's how we came up with it. His name again. Who are we playing today? Telstar. I forget where we are. Are we at home? We're at home to Telstar. Shall we play that? That's my little rant about England and positions and things. No radio commentary for you either. There we go. Telstar. And that's Venlo. Be good to win it against Venlo. Right. Has improved. And listen, good. Good, I'm glad to see it. Right. I should probably have all, apart from the goalkeepers, working on all the players in the under-19s working on pace. What do you reckon? Should I do that? I think Lopez is about to sign with us. Oh, you think you're a regular first team starter? Okay, Thomas Cox. Okay. I think you've tried to ask me that before. Thank you, Nico. And Nico does it. Gonna miss him. Top player, top captain. I know I bang on about it. Nico Gaitan. What a joy. Stephen Watson. That's capable. He's going to be on the bench, I think. That's the games that are coming up. They're inconsistent at the moment, Telstar. We're 3-1 on to win. We're in excellent form now. Beaten them the once. They've got Today, Jonsson and Cannon. All out. Cannon suspended. He's not on loan there. We sold him. Away. Jesus Pretel away. Manuel, of course, injured, and Maciel doubtful. So Chavar will come in for him. 8 o'clock kickoff. 563 tickets have been sold out. It's a poor pitch. It's a very poor pitch. Anthony Correa, or Correa, should I say, is the manager for Telstar. Who they're in 12th. They're fine. They really probably don't have a lot to play for now. Probably just, I think they feel pretty safe. What's going on here? Oh, it's in the 19th. Don't need to look at that now, do we? So a few changes that we need to make here. Maciel, of course. Teo will go onto the bench. Mesavere, of course, suspended. Now, why Thomas Cox? Quite simple. Anything comes to bad, man, we move Bernard to the left. Cox on the right. Or Dantas. In fact, on a day like today, will I do that? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Bruno and Durlo keep their positions. Castillo, yep, that's fine. Teo on the bench, fine. Let's go. Finally get a game of football. After all this stuff about England. They were turgid. I'd sack him just ask Pep. Ask Sheikh Mansour, look, listen, can we have him for a few games? If he's up for it. I'd be thinking, you know what? Might be good for him. Might give him a few ideas. Which you might not want. But Graham Potter's a better manager than Gareth Southgate. Put Graham Potter in there. He's free. There's a few other managers about. Out of a job at the moment. Tuchel. Bring Tuchel in for a few games. He knows a lot of the players. He's Chelsea manager. He'll know them better than Southgate does. Bring Tuchel in for a few games. The irony of a German manager, though. Klopp! Klopp! Do you fancy a few games, Jurgen? It's just a few games. In the internet, it's not the high-pressure stuff that you get in club football. Bring in Klopp. Just ask. Big Sam. Anybody. Stuart Pearce. No, don't. Honestly, no. That could actually be worse. Kevin Keegan. No. No, don't do that. Graham Souness. No, don't do that. Roy Keane. Alan Shearer. Managed Newcastle. Couldn't escape. I don't really blame Alan Shearer for that all those years ago. Truly up against it. But Alan Shearer, his ideas when he was doing the co-commentary yesterday were fine. Big Meeks. Anybody. Gary Lineker. Anybody. Not Rio Ferdinand, please. There are limits. Jose. Ask him if he can do a few games. He'd love it. Mancini. Oh, I think or has he got a job with another team? I don't know. Zidane. Somebody. Just for a few games, the way Alex Ferguson took over from Jock Stein when he died. Southgate in football terms has died. Anyway, the team is Salvaldo, Bernard, Dantas, Medley, Bam Bam, Chavar, Mus, Captain, Rodrigo. I'll have to swap them over again, won't I? Bruno, Durlo, Castillo, Sani, Perez, Cox, Teo, Bonsu, Watson and Tiara on the bench. For Telstar, it's Bauman, Adagi, Stam, Castaner, Bas, Bell, I believe, yes. Masudi, Policen, Captain, Munsters, Hunter, and Campos, should I say. Usmani, Kugler, Cairo, Slaw, Essenega, Van der Hoes, and Straker. Straker, the striker. Straker, the striker. On the bench there for Telstar. Formed in 1963, named after the satellite. Have you ever heard that? Copyright strike. The worst cover ever of Telstar. My a cappella version. I'm leaving the wallpaper on. I'll turn it down a little bit though. There we go. Oh yeah. Very lightly in the background there. I don't know if it's too loud for you, but for me, I'm having a look. I can see the signal. Yeah, that's a good level. Right. Go out there and prove a point. Well, we beat them last time. What do you want to do? Savallo liked it. And I have faith. There's nothing wrong with using I have faith. Nothing wrong with it. Use it. Or lose it. As long as you get into the grip, whatever gets you through the night, so right. So right. Tunnel. Work hard to make sure. Right, assertive time. Right. You've asked your nice question. Now get stuffed. Yeah, I'm proud of the record. Good. Must came. He'll be fine. Yes, he's doing great. Right, let's go to tactics. How are they looking? They're looking pretty fit. It's not what I wanted it for, though. There we go. Now, of course, the tweak is Castillo is playing as an advance forward on attack rather than deep lying forward on support. And it's made all the difference. And Barnard getting a shot away. First highlight, 3 shots, 4, 5. Be nice to get some highlights, guys. But here we go. Muss. Policen. Bam Bam. Medley. Bam Bam in there to Chavar. Muss. Into the middle. Hunter back. They look to go long, but only succeeds in finding Bam Bam. Finds a bit of space. Into Chavar. Across now for Bernard. He goes for a run. Oh, it's a wonderful run from Bernard, but he probably should look to pull it back. Some very good play, and a good bit of decoy play there from Bruno too. Medley. Castillo. And he's tackled. They go long. Finds his man, but it goes quickly to the midfield, and Bernard is off again for a run. Back inside for Bruno. He puts it to the middle. Durlo. I think that's a little bit awkward for him. Right, let's go early with a demand more. That succeeds in getting a bit of greenery. Certainly not a problem with the number of shots. And we're getting a decent number of highlights. Chava. Oh, very decent effort. Draws the save. Applause for Chavar. Castillo. Always tackled. Bus goes long. But well won there. Chavar quickly to Bam Bam. Away now to Durlo. Holding it up. Back to Bam Bam. Chavar. Durlo. Bam Bam. Drawing the man in. And then there for Chavar. They'll go right now. Sorry. Yes, our right. Bernard. Bruno inside to Rodrigo. Rodrigo now. Beats. Oh, that's a penalty. And it's Castillo, who's rather good from the spot. Not putting the mockers on him. And he's done it again. Well done. That's the breakthrough that we needed. Took a while, but we looked like we were on the right side of it. Another highlight. It would be good to get another one just before half time. Bruno. Bernard is going to look for it, but that wasn't on. Right. Koewacht 1-0. It's Castillo from the spot, and 18 shots to 1, 7-1 on target. Could be a bit better with the accuracy there. 5 fouls to their 10, no yellow cards, 74-26 possession. Bernard having a good game for us. Must not having a good game for us. We know what he's like. He can produce a bit of a kick up the backside. That's precisely what I'm going to give them. I'm not happy with that. Okay. For once, I don't do this very often. The second half, but Chavar and no yellow cards. Okay, good. Fired up. Let's see what we get out of them. Right, let's also have a look at the opposition. Are they creaking or are they fine? No, they're in pretty good nick. Demand more. Here we go. I'd like to give it a couple of minutes. Half decent response with a couple of players, but must now. Free kick. And that's a goal. And Castillo is on the spot to tap it in. 19th goal of the season. But he's hot, he's hot. And Castillo does well there. More than a tap in. That was a decent strike. Just happened to be at close range. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get that complacency out. Oh, you're gone. Oh, well, we know who's coming off, don't we? I don't care what your rating is. You're going to give me that kind of attitude. Off you come. You got that. That means Durlo is spared for his poor performance. I might let Medley get away with it. I'm going to make a triple sub, though. Bonsu. On for Mus. Teo. Get him into that position now. See how he does. And he's looking a bit tired, so Durlo will put Watson on for him. And we know what Watson's like when we bring him on as a sub. Demand more time. Come on. Corner from Bernard. It's a bit too easy. Dantas. Bernard. Into the middle. Bruno. Too close to the keeper. How they look at? Oh, let's not let them off the hook. Let's inflict a bit of pain on them for the last few minutes. Remind them in a football match. 2-0. You're getting a... Yeah, good. It's only Medley who's cruising for a bruising. Playing well enough, though. It's been a workmanlike display, I think is probably the best way to put it. Never been truly under threat, and we've certainly created enough. Teo. Bernard. Teo in that deep roll. Holds it up nicely. Bernard. Gets past his man. Into the middle. Watson. I don't know if he'll get credit for the goal. Yes, it will. And we know what an impact he can make. The vice captain. And that's a great goal. Another free kick. Dantas. Medley. Well, might flatter us a little bit, but we really have been the better side. Dantas putting the chip over the top. His centre-back partner, Medley, whom we left on. Probably judiciously. And that's the game, 4-0. Well done. Only got a first goal. I'd say it was a bit. I think I managed that a bit better. Kudos to me. And on my mentality, not panicking. Castillo with a double, just before and after half time with the penalty from open play. Good volley. Watson and Medley right near the end of the game at the 88th and 90th minute. Bruno, 25th career appearance. Castillo, 25th league appearance for Koewacht. The 2 games unbeaten. 41 shots to 3. I've got no complaints about that. 16 of those on target to their 2. 6 fouls to their 19. No yellow cards and 74-26 possession. I'd be judicious when you go for them. I think they've got to be a little bit weak in that sort of... when they're heading down that 70% range. I think it's all right to put... Before that, I think you're wasting your time. Castillo looks like he'll get the man of the match. Badly end up with the knock. Very good. The backs all playing well. The Bernard, of course, with an 8.9 there too. So, well done him. Bam Bam 8.2. Fantastic 8. Very good. And I can just say good win, boys. Well done. Woo! Let's have a look at those results. Almere 1, Volendam 0. Dordrecht and Venlo 2-2. FC Eindhoven 0, Top Os 5. They're back in the top 3. Gehet 1, Barendrecht 0. Maastricht 4. Helmond 6. One of the games of the season. Wow, what a game. 2-2 draw between Waalwijk and Emmen. Koewacht 4, Telstar 0. Roda 1, NEC grabbing 2 after our 4-2 win against them. They're finding a bit of form again. And Tielsa 1, Den Bosch 0. Double check on Venlo. Can't remember their score. There they go. 2-2 draw. So Venlo drop out. Os go back in. With 17 clear, 6 games to go. We win the next one. We're champs. I'm going to have some yogurt to celebrate. I've had the coffee. It's all gone now. Castillo, congratulations, well played. I love it when the strikers are performing for us. I love it. Right. I don't like to ask the sack agents. Right, what can I do here? Start some negotiations here. Fringe player. Karen, you're not doing a very good job for your player. Wow. You do have to realise that should you sign this contract, I will loan him out. I'm going to make it impossible for them. I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to make it so they don't want to sign. Appearance fee, remove and exclude. On your sub fee, remove and exclude. Goal bonus, I'll pay that. That's fine. Agent fee. Watch this. I'm gonna hate it. Lock it in. Oh dear. Naughty bonus. 0. Lock it in. Wage. Lock it in. Whoops. No new deal. Shocking. Going to fringe play. There's no way I'm putting Durlo on $4 grand. I'm doing it. I don't have to do that. Let's see how long Durlo's got left on the deal. I'll put the extension in. But that's how I handle it. Maybe I shouldn't. There's our 4-0 win. We're on 82 points, 25 out of 32. Starting to look pretty good now. It's looking a bit wobbly at one point, but we've come through it. Time to trigger the extension clause. If you want to have a whinge, I'll loan you out. I'll bring in one of the kids who are rather good. Kazakin are playing Canberra. Good luck, Kazakin and Canberra, respectively. There we go. Locked him into 2030. He'll be in his late 20s at that point, and what a good time to sell a player. Yes, they've got a few years left on. If we're not going to use them if they're top, we want to keep them. It's a different story. But if they're sort of just around the squad, it's a good time to flog them. Don't you think? They're still got, before they drop over the other side, as they do in this version of Football Manager. Might be different in 2025. Juninho with a brace. Funes with a brace. And Jose, should I say. Oh, bit of jet propulsion there for you. I might be taking a break in a tick. It's over Venlo. 5-1. Now 10 clear. This influx. They're not wonder kids, by the way. You don't need wonder kids. Not at this stage. Just need to bring in players that are good and who are going to develop. I'm not searching for the wonder kids. I've never done it. Especially with the setup we've got. There's no point to buying a wonder kid. No point. Won't do you any good whatsoever. Right. Manuel, of course. This is Castillo ending up having a good season with 19 goals. A lot in the cup, of course. And Gaetano, of course, 7 assists in the cup. Bruno already up to 7 assists. Keeping up Marilyn. He is. Do I drop Durlo? It was more a mental thing last time, wasn't it? In the last game. I'll give him another chance against. Otherwise, I play the kids. Well, I wouldn't have put a certain Mr. Watson in there. No, are you watching what I'm doing here? I'd like to thank the wonderful people at Adobe for being complete and utter dickheads. Right. Huh? 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 Well, not him. I'll deal with you in a moment, Mr. Sani. I think I'm gonna need a break and a tick. Did you get the message? Yeah, did you? Sani's going to be available. Woo! Next game, 4th of April, 2nd of April, for the Sleedrek game. We win that. It's all over. It's all over. Venlo need to win too. They're outside the top 3. So I'm going to help Topos out a bit. I've been on their case all season, but I would like them to make the top 3. Not necessarily Venlo's. Nothing against Venlo. A team I have managed in 2014 iteration of Football Manager. So nothing against Venlo. A lot of affection for the journeyman with Loki when he was Venlo. I thought was the best part of that. Sandy Willie. Who could forget Sandy Willie? Magnifique. But we're home. I'm going to take a quick break. In-game, I'm going on holiday, and here, I'm also going on holiday to the lavatory. You heard me right. Because we're going to have to do all the fun stuff. Like shaking hands, say, I think you're brilliant. You're training so well. You're not training so well. You're a good guy. All that stuff. Be right back. it took a while. But hey, you know. I tell you what, that was huge. That was huge. It needed to be done. I just lost 5 kilos. Ask me how. Or actually, don't. Don't do that. That would not be wise. Woo! You know what we've got coming up? It's a big game. And we've got 32 messages. They're asking me how big my dump was. Hey, the good thing is about this Diego Lopez, as you can see here, aerial reach, it's 18, 6 foot tall. Work on that. You've got a really good keeper. In any case, a homegrown one that we can always have as a backup. I'd always be happy to be a backup. Invaluable. Breakfast. I need to do that. I'll wash my hands. I think I forgot. Anyway. Oh, match reports. Oh, I'll have a quick. Well, they're not doing well, are they? Then again, not first teamers for us. For a reason. F2 match, full-time 2 match. Good. Flores. Top Aus 5-0 win over Eindhoven. Okay, you played in that. Hurstman set up 2 goals in the 2-2 draw with Katwijk. Well done, Dan. Mike de Groot. He's got a goal on your Mike. Oh, what a season he's had. Poor old Mike. Out for 1 to 3 days. Okay, not the best timing. He should be back by now by the look of it. Yeah, it's a few days ago. Set to release youth play. I'm afraid we're going to be doing just the same. Jamie Brute, I'll acknowledge it, but I'm not signing him. Fabinho. Yeah. Zorsel in an 11-0 win. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Aleph got a hat-trick, but Janine got 4. Gaetan, what can we do, dude? So sad. How old's he now? 39! Happy birthday to him on the 23rd of February. I missed out on that. 39, huh? We'd have to waive compensation for managerial role. Let's have a look at where we stand with the under-19s, staff-wise. I'd love to keep him. Will he accept coach? We're short in the coaching area, aren't we? Let's try that. Can't dude, don't break my heart. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. It's a shame. We tried. Might have another crack at it in a few weeks. Sell out expected, okay. That'd be nice. Are we going to break it? Woo! Are we going to set the league record? The game against Venlo. Big game. Big game. How'd the mentoring go? Okay. Bam, bam. I'm glad to hear that. Play the shortlist. Okay. That's an interesting choice. I think we got better choices for us, but there we go. I'm just going to vote for our top three. There we go. 1, 2. So Maciel. Medley. And Andrew. There we go. Vote for your own players. It's wonderful. Good. And plenty to choose from. And nothing to consider there. Lost 20 grand. That's because we spent a bit of money on the gonna make us work for it. Okay. Same both sides. It's just there we go. Pass it on to the players. How's everything looking? Club vision, good. Nothing wrong with that. Match performance, there we go. 3, I'd agree. Ever since that tweak, that's the tweak right there. The worst is the 1-0. I don't think much has changed since the last time we looked. Fine with the tactics. But we'll be dealing with them in a moment. Have a look at those squad dynamics. 3 players are unhappy at the club. Slight dip. Slight dip. We can live with that. Team cohesion's very good. Managerial support is excellent. Strong relationship. Good time. Good period of time at the club. And a good reputation compared with the players. Okay. Good. Hierarchically. Gaitan is back up there. That's what we like to see. The dude is going to finish on top. Finish on top, Nico. 29. Players in support. Watson is now an influential player. Getting that highly influential, and we can start getting that professional mentoring going there, Stephen. He's only 23 at the moment, so his influence isn't going to be as great as it would be for slightly older. Slightly older. Social groups. Same as before, I think. Brazilians. Generally professional, generally balanced. Okay. Let's stick it there. Watson and Gaitan working together. Working together. Captain and vice captain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are my people there. You're right, but you've got to be more like these guys. Be more like these guys. Happiness? Shavar's slightly unhappy. That'll come good. Don't worry about that. Maciel, Mas, Dantas, doing all right. Vondriel. It's not become too influential just yet. Stephen Watson's up there now. So we're doing all right. Don't need a team meeting. What we do need... Oh, Watson. 9.35. I don't think we had much higher than that. Praise be. Santa Mas. Showing you how you do it. Very good, Sander. Mezabear. Very good. Very good in the nines. Love it. Wow. He's exceptional. Bernard. He's right up there. That's what we like to see. He's a happy boy now. His training was garbage for a long time because he was miserable. Zach Medley. Despite his wobbly attitude in the last game, played well. Sivaldo. What a keeper. What a keeper. What a keeper, huh? Durlo. Can't fault his training. Rodrigo. Nodding of head. Nodding of head for Rodrigo. Pace Merchant? No. Pass Merchant? No. But he's there. Bam bam. 8.4. Eyeball. Showing the right attitude. Good stuff. TR. Yeah, he's getting on with it. Getting on with it. That's what we like to see. Thomas Cox. Dantas. Mateo Dantas. Hakim. Marilyn. Dipping a little bit. There's Pedro Lucas. Still training well despite not really getting a look in recently. Sani. Getting a little bit of under-19s football under his belt. That's good. Shavar. Dipping a bit. Mary. Not really getting as many opportunities this part of the season. Now, Gaitan. 7.45. He's dipping with all the physicals, but what a guy. Still maintaining it right near the end. I love it. You're a great captain. You're a great captain. He is a great captain. I've been very, very fortunate to have some of the caliber of Gaitan as a human being and as a player. Bamba dipping a bit. Make him easier to sell. Castillo. Praise his conduct. He's playing well. Hopefully he's feeling it. Got the beard back. Maybe that's helping. Teo. Got a bit of time in there in DM role. This is his future, I think. Good lad. Bruno. Be nice to see him lift a little bit in terms of the training. Trying to get him in be able to play on both flanks. He's young enough. He can do it. Bonsu. We got some friendlies with Bruno on the other side. Martial. Still in the green. Not the greatest trainer in the world. He's a hell of a player. Manul. Hang in there, dude. Bit of a disappointment with all those injuries. Bit wobbly with his form. Good start, and then injuries kicked in. And Levi, good lad. Sort of check the mentoring. Resilient, mercenary, light-hearted. Okay. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. There'll be some changes when Rosseth gets back. We'll see how that goes. Let's play for the title. There are the games. Fabinho accepted? Okay. Got him on the list. There we go. Philadelphia make Estrefia. Well, I'm thrilled with that one. Fabinho. Half decent. Good. See how that goes at the end. Into the under 19s. There we go. Fitness tests. Everyone looking good? Apart from Levi. That's good. Come on, Gaitan. Beautifully done. Crisis averted thanks to the brilliance of Nico Gaitan. I think it might be time to move Neuville up. That might be the answer. Now, what have we achieved recently? What have we done? Data facilities, youth recruitment. I'll wait till this game's after. We'll see where we stand. Until after the game. Did I say something weird there? I feel I might have done. We're 4-7 on. They're 4-1 against. We're first, they're fourth. We're excellent. They're inconsistent at the moment, Venlo. We've beaten them. And that was at their place. Valacina is doubtful, and Manula is out. They've got Spaniard, should I say, Kaya, and who are out, and Van den Belt with a fractured toe. Henk Doet is their manager. So we've sold 901 tickets. That's a little bit disappointing. I thought we were going to get the full sellout. Not to be. Not to be. It's a shower, 12 degrees, and it's breezy in Koewacht. Surely not. Look who's back. I'm bringing Watson in. I said I wouldn't. Oh, I can't look at Durlow's form though. Right. All right. I think Bonsu's the dude. Yeah, I'm going with Bonsu. Mr. Bear. Whoa, what a call I have to make here. Sorry, I have to take a bit of time. No, Cox will be on the bench instead of Mesabet. Oh, wow. Oh, my word. That's a big call. Right, here we go. I had to really give that one some thought. Hence the silence. It's just like, right, what do I do here? Christ. Required a bit of concentration while the wheels were ticking inside my drug-addled brain. Right. Well, prescription, of course. My acid is prescribed. My meth is prescribed. Right. Savaldo, Bernard, Dantas, Medley, Bam Bam, Maciel, Mus, Captain, Rodrigo. We'll swap them around a tick. Bruno and Durlo and Castillo at the front three. On the bench, the subs. Sani Perez. Perez, on loan. Not our player anymore. Cox, Chavar, Bonsu, Watson and Tayar. 4-4-2 for Venlo. Troost, Van Gelderen, Mullenstein, Akmun, Taiwa, Martins, Hajab. Oh, God. Hajdarevic. There we go. Bastians. Geronimo. Manning. Von Oyen. That's our Geronimo, isn't it? That we did not want to lose. Yes, it is. It's playing against us. So Manning and Van Oyen on the bench. Jansa, Majic, Van der Lube, Smits, Boulart, Stefan and Moreau. Again, it's a shower. It's 12 degrees breezy. 8 o'clock kickoff. This is it. We're going to win it anyway. But let it be. Let it be this evening. Because then we can just zip through the rest of the freaking season. It really becomes about the gup at that juncture. No, I have to tell him. Come on, lads. So it'll be as if we manage to win. Come on. Good stuff. There you go. Bam, bam. Salvando. That's a good team talk. Enough faith in you. So everyone's... Let's walk through the walls. Okay, let's walk through the walls. Or fly over them. Well, Freaky. The day is finally upon us. Can you become Kirken, Campion, the Vichy, Champignons today? Managed to put ourselves in a great position. Let's go so deep. Right. Fabinho joined the club on trial. People want to know he's just training with us for the time. I love that. That's a great interview question ahead of a big game. We want to keep things going. Then he scores. Yeah. We want to score goals. Here we go. And you know what? Going to the tactics and we screen immediately. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap him over. Did you see that? Tactical master stroke. There we go. Swapsies. No shots as yet. They've got the throw. Well, this hasn't happened for a while. But it is Venlo. On paper, probably a better team than us. In some respects. Though, we are favourites for the title. Silvano, what are you doing? What on earth? Medley, just knocking it back. That's not Medley's fault. What are you doing? Here, have a goal. Dumb fuck. Seriously, dumb fuck. We've not had a shot on target and we've conceded a goal like that. Jesus Christ, man. Well, that's that. We're not winning this one. I'm telling you. We'll be lucky to escape with this one with the draw. That was shit. What's happened to you? Seriously. Not awake! Wake up! Bernard. Rodrigo. Finally, string two passes together. Right, Castillo, can you do something? Yes, you can. 2-1. All right, there's hope for us. Bernard, Rodrigo. Nice bit of play across. Bam Bam into space. Castillo, the Argentinian, finding the net the 20th time this season. Good goal. Right, let's go for another demand more. Good. Excellent response. Let's see if we can level it up. Come on, guys. Maciel. It's flicked away. Keep it in play. Oh, he's bombed it. Seriously, fellas. Zavala with the save. Jesus Christ. Absolutely. The nerves. I shouldn't. Maybe it's the lead up. They're all anxious. That level of anxiety, for God's sake, boys. Play like men. Van Ooyen. God on a Christ on a bike. Medley. Durlo. This is what bottling looks like. Durlo. Into space. Castillo. Back out there for Durlo. Good play. Beats. It's a free kick right on the edge. Another few centimetres and it'll be a different story. Dantas into the middle. Come on. Maciel wins it. Come on. Bernard. Recycling. It's a very nervous recycle. Savaldo. Maciel. Bernard. Don't piss about. Bruno. Good little run here. Out wide now for Bernard. Can he get a cross in? He can. Castillo. At least it's on target, but not very effective. Guys! Lift! What's all this friggin' anxiety for? Play your friggin' game! Oh my word. I'd replace the whole goddamn team, almost. Excuse me. Annoying. Thank God it was wide. Conceding some very bad chances. Oh God, it's all Venlo. Seriously. Van Kelderen. Good block. Martins, block. Durlo, come on. Right. Quickly, let's get these subs on. We want to make sure they're effective. Watson. Chavar. I'm looking at Muss. I'm looking at Dantas. Right, let's see if they can keep it together. We're getting another boost now. Here we go. Bruno, lift. Castillo's anxious. After all that. Right. Tia, on you come. I can't have an anxious striker. It's on. Right. Should have done it a little bit earlier. Tiro, friggin' dear. Get onto him. Muss. Corner. No one's on it. No one's on it. Back it comes. Tayar. Good stuff. Finds support there. Ross! Rodrigo. Oh, God, that was needed. Considering how god-awful it's been mentally. They've just folded like a pack of cards, but at least we've shown something here. Rodrigo, great strike. In the circumstances, that's a mammoth freaking strike for us. Right. How are we doing? No, another demand more. Come on. We finally found a bit of freaking gumption. Corner. Muss. Let's see something. Shavar. Across now. Medley. Have a shot, dude. Shavar. Space for Muss. Good stuff. He was fouled on the edge. He was fouled on the edge. Great save from Savaldo. He's fouled on the edge. Whoa. Well, after all that. After all that. Oh, let's go to the song. We're champions. God knows how. Coming back from 2-0 though, you did show some spirit, but my goodness. I'm eating my yogurt. To go round the home ground, we've made it to the top tier. The top tier of Dutch football, we've arrived. I'm just giving an assertive one. Listen, when you're champions, you're champions. I'm not allowing the performance to wreck this very important moment. Players are fired up. What a moment. Wow. Well, we drew today. Till you're dead. Champions Koewacht. 18 clear of Emmen. And Topos. Just check that for the Emmen result. Maastricht 2-1 over Emmen. Topos 0-0 with Roda. And of course we draw with Venlo. Oh yeah. Woo! Let's look at those results. So it was 1-0. Almere City over Helmond. Dordrecht 2-1 over Telstar. FC Eindhoven 2-0 over Barendrecht. They're not out of it. Big win there for FC Eindhoven. Got them out of the bottom three. Go ahead. Well beaten by NEC, who are one of the form teams now. One of the form teams. We beat them. Maastricht, as we said, 2-1 over Emmen. Valvek 1-0 over Den Bosch. 2-2 draw between Koewacht and Venlo at home. After conceding some absolutely horrendous goals. Came back to get the draw. Rodrigo with that strike in the 82nd minute. Koewacht and Topos 0-0 and Tielsat 0, Cambuur 1. There's the table. Crowd of 906 witnessed the 2-2 draw. Is that our highest league attendance? It might well be. We'll know in a tick. I'll check on it. Initial wage budget 193k per month. Transfer budget of 2.73 million. We're well under that. We're going to stay well under that too. See, we get more coach. Well, then we'll bring a certain under-19s manager up. When the Cook and Campion Divisi. First time in their history. 4-2 triumph against Nijmegen. Yeah, big one. 5-0 against Eindhoven. Very good. 4-0 against Roda. Yep. The 4-0 humbling of Cambuur. Yep. All good games. Particularly the 4-2. Special game. Special game, that. They won't many holding out for this outcome. No, well, shaped the players. He has into an outstanding team, and we had to remodel in the middle. Pre-season odds of 5-2. We're favourites, but we've now won at one time. Congratulations. The other winners: Young Ajax, NEC, NEC again, Emmen, and Excelsior. Only NAC are up there at the moment. They're 15th. So we've got a job ahead of us. Got a job ahead of us, no doubt about that. I'm not expected to beat Ajax to the title next season or RZ. But I do expect us to stay up. And it's really a chance to, I would say at this juncture, just bring the players in and build up the reputation so we can afford to pay not over the top for players of the caliber we already have. We'll have to sell a few on, and that will help develop the infrastructure. See, I'm not putting on the never stuff. No, we're running it properly. We're doing it properly. We're building a club here. We're not just treating money as trash. We don't have the ability to print it up like a sovereign nation does. Not like the United States government can do that. We're not the United States government. We're Koewacht. Big difference. 2-2 draw. 57-43. Five years ahead of schedule. They didn't tell me that before. Rodrigo. Yeah, well done. Very important goal. One of the most important goals ever scored for us. So the passing was good. It was the goal, dude. It was the goal. 33 unbeaten. Very important goal. We would have gone up. But that was special. Rodrigo's goal. I want to look at it again. I don't often do this. But let's have a look at this goal from Rodrigo. Tayar came on and played well, by the way, too. So there it goes. Tayar doing the job. Backing. Back there to Rodrigo. Charging in. Pulling it back. Smackety-doo. Smackety-doo. I've never said that in my life before, but smackety-doo. 10 shots to 12. We didn't really look at that, did we? 6 to 10 on target. So they did really... I mean, we were bottling it. We were bottling it. The bottle job, that didn't happen. They couldn't handle the pressure. Quite clearly. I mean, Savaldo went to pieces. And then it... that's what gave Venlo a bit of a leap in confidence. Does it count already? 8 leagues. 8 leagues. Hey, what's the reputation now? 60%. That's 3 stars. It's way better than the club. Ooh. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Look at that. 8 leagues, 7 cups. Got the cup game to play. I'm going to play it. Oh, I don't know about you, but that was freaking great. At the end, to come through that storm that we created for ourselves. And it's Venlo after all. But we're better than Venlo. Clearly, we are now better than Venlo. Let's get some friendlies done, shall we? Need to bring in some staff there. We should be able to. Maybe this will help the reputation a bit. See what we can do here. And get 3 in. I'll take it. Right for the end of the season. Let's do it. There we go. Always happy to play Jeunesse. Gusseldanger. Miss Bettencourt? Yeah, we'll go with them. Zorsel. Always grateful to Zorsel. Always, always, always grateful to Zorsel. Brought in so much money at the club. Now, let's have a little think here. If I can get more coaches in. Now, maybe we'd be able to get Gaetan into the first team, but I don't think that's the right thing. He's not good enough for that. But I do want Gaetan to be part of the club. And give it a few weeks, we might be able to do it. Maybe come May, he'll be up for signing a contract with us. I would love that. Would love it. Would love it. Let's have a little chat. Yes. Hee hee. Nine coaches. Neuville will be one of them. When we have a look at Neuville, as reluctant as I am to lose a professional, be nice to get him in as a coach, because that's what he is. And bringing Guy Tan as the manager. Oh, bringing Guy Tan as the manager. But then again, I look at that and I'm thinking, nah. Nah. See, our reputation is still local. After all we've done. Zach Minley's now our key player, by the way. They like this Patel. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Just saying. Next season he could easily move up to the squad. Wouldn't get that many games. Get some cup games. But I'd be looking to get this guy and get him a few games. Because we can't loan him out. We want him to be homegrown. So we don't have the option for anything other than that. Oh, let's go on holiday. Please, people. It's the district speaker. We're going to play it. The gaming segment we no longer care about. And I'm playing the cup team in the semi-final. Yep. Guy Tan will play. Guy Tan will play against these guys. I am telling you now. Like me and subscribe. Oh.
Subscribe. Now let's get down.
In the Emmen game, of course, we're going to just instant, and we're going to go right to the final. And I think we're going to play it. Or maybe not. Might just save that, huh? But we will get there. It's really good. I mean, with about 4 games to go. 6 games to go. Is it less than that? I'm losing count. Nelson Semedo has failed to agree with new terms with Chelsea. I didn't know he played for them. But hey, it's an alternative universe. There's Sliedrecht. They're not as good as us. Not that good in their league. That's all good. Set up a goal. I don't think he's had that good a time of it. 7.8. 2 goals, 2 assists. It's okay. 2 player man of the match awards. In the top league, to be fair, with a team that's not very good. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, they're good. Or then the European playoff group. No, I'm right. They're not very good. 9. Good. Now, the under-19s, we're way short. I don't know if we'll be able to get Guy Tan in. I suppose the only thing we do is put him up as a coach, then shuffle things around. How's all this stuff going? Look at that, 34 appearances for Mirak, and he's got 3 goals. No Duval, of course. Just the 1 goal, 1 assist, but he's doing okay. Flores. Wide guy. 30 goals, 30 games, 10 goals. 9 assists. It's done well for Topos. Could well get them promoted today as well. Looking just at the goals. There's Flores, Sabol, Batman, Masudi, and Zao outstanding there in the assist department, as we saw before. Flores again. 5 assists for Sabol, then Zao and Tode 4. Haga Hostman and Rosseth 3. And Rosseth hasn't played that many games for NEC. That'll certainly help their form. Total average ratings. Enrique not so good. The youngster Sabol very good. Flores, Rosseth, Dahan, Cassius all over 7. Keeping an eye on Cassius. Keeping an eye on this guy. He's quick. Can play left back, centre back. More convincing as a right back, obviously, with that pace. Is he going to be great for us? I don't think so. Can we flog him? I'd like to think we would be able to do that at some juncture. But he could be very useful in the squad for a couple of years before we maybe loan him out again. Don't know. Keep an eye on that. Was maybe expecting a little bit better from Rodrigo is in the team of the week. Totally deserved too, Rodrigo. It's a big moment. Woo! It's been a lot of ranting and talking this stream. I understand that, but you know, England's performance deserved a bit of a little discussion. It seems to be on everyone's minds today. Of course, I'm based in the UK. I'm in Scotland, not in England, but so a number of Scots were going, but it was turgid. Some struggled to watch that one. Spain, Italy on the other hand, fantastic. Both sides, but Spain particularly, I thought would really should have been up 2-0 at half time in that one. But you know, Italy, they're resilient if anything when they're at their best. And they seem to be approaching their... Well, certainly the shithousery was on display. Let me put it that way. As per usual. Anyway, Koewacht are playing Sliedrecht in the District Beker semi-final. Their form's pretty good. They've got David van den Oever. A 2-1 on for this one. 7:15 kickoff at their place. Sliedrecht. I'm not going up their place. We've seen it. 140 tickets sold. 90 degrees and calm. Listen, we're the champions of the second tier of Dutch football. We're going up into the Eredivisie, right? 19 degrees and calm on their very good pitch. That suits us just fine. Thank you very much. Going to make some interesting changes to this. Thomas Cox is in. Perez can come in. As can Nakim. On the left, it's a good player to have in this game is Mezaber. Chava is out. Chava is in for Maciel. Musk comes out. Manul is not available. Bonsu is. And we'll play Mary. Tay will probably be on the bench for as a DM. Though we do have the option of playing him centre of midfield, of course. Yeah, that's great. Bruno is out. What a replacement we've got. Von Driel. That's pretty damn good. No, Bamba's not coming in. Gaitan is coming in. I believe in him. In a game like this, he could rip him a new one. Tayar can come in for Castillo. With a certain Pedro Lucas on the bench. There we go. Do I want Watson there? I'm going to put Durlo there. Teo for Maciel. Rodrigo. Now, do I want Dantas and Bernard there? Well, Bernard's a wonderful option. But I'm going to put a certain state's neighbour there to cover the right and centre. Yeah, I think that's the best option for us today. Bam Bam on the out of the squad today. So hopefully Gaetan will have a good one. Hasn't had a lot of football, of course. But here we go. Cup semi. I think that's a good side. Tea's been showing some good form too. I think the assist he put there for Rodrigo. Very, very good indeed. Right. They've got a team. I don't give a... Oh, they've got Julich in it. I'll have a quick look at Ponson, Corporal, Dankloué, Coles, El Ghazoui, Kalman, Wolfram, Simonis, Lettery, Julich, captain, at Lieshout up front, Donat Sproyer, Eraldi, Durmaz, Rumblock, Calder and Anderson are on the bench. For us, it's Silvaldo. I should have played Sani. Too busy with everything else. I should have played Sani. Cox, Perez. I'll play Sani in some of the first team games. Nakeem Mezaber, Chavard, Bonsu, Mary, Van Driel on a yellow, Gaetan, captain, and Teilhard. On the bench, Sani, Bernard, Nabor, Teo, Rodrigo, Durlo, and Pedro Lucas. I will play Sani in the final. Should we make it? And we should. Assertive. Let's give the fans a performance. Okay, that went well. Cox, Nakeem, Cox, Nakeem, Mary, and Gaetan are all pleased with that, and everybody else, I have faith in you. Inspired and ready. Good! We're going to do that. Let's do this. Okay, we're getting shots. He's already off. Okay. Got the shots coming, not the highlights. It'd be nice to get the highlights. Right, let's go for a demand more. Good. Immediate response, Gaetan. And it's a goal. Van Driel, good stuff. He needed that. I'm really happy. I'm very happy for Van Driel and happy for Gaetan to get another assist. Number 8. And 9th goal of the year for Van Driel. Really dropped off after a terrific start. But that will not hurt at all. Let's give another one. Some solid performances out there. They are dropping off a little bit there, but picking up. Good. Okay, I'm going to hammer him. I'm not happy with that. Go out there and friggin' beat them. They're there to be beat. Beat them. Let's give a demand more. Here it comes. Whatever's coming now. Should be Gaetan taking a corner here. Oh, it's loose. Bonsu. 2-0. Good. It'll be very hard for them to come back from this. Nico Gaetan, 2 assists. I'll probably play him in the final. Calls. Ponson. Dunkel goes long. Hakim back there for Silvaldo. Perez. Finds Van Driel into the middle. Lovely pick up there from Bonsu. But they look to go along with it. Nakim is there. Gaetan lays it off for Mary. Into the middle for Gaetan. Chavar. Bonsu into space. Oh, it's fallen loose. We can't take advantage of it. They are falling away. Not good. Perez. Savaldo. Nakim. Chavar. Back for Nakim. Forward now. Mezaber. Matan. Lovely ball forward to Tayar. Gets around his man. Gets around another. Fires. Well, good lead-up play, but the strike was not good. Mezaber. Chavar. Gets it wide for Cox. Back there for Chavar. Exchanging the passes, the two of them. Cox is fouled, and that will be a second yellow card by the look of it. Second yellow card, they're down to 10. Now, fitness-wise, we'll give it another few minutes. Right, we know who's coming off, don't we? Pedro Lucas is on. Rodrigo is on. Teo is on. And I'm looking at you, Mezaber. I'm looking at you, Perez. I am looking at you. I will make the sub. If we keep having this. Right, now. Let's go for a demand more. Okay, Perez is getting it together. Right. Oh, he's saved. Mezaber's saved there. Right, here we go. Keep in it goes. Looks like it's Rodrigo. He's having a good spell here, Rodrigo. 3-0. That's a cheeky goal there from Rodrigo. Beautiful. Not Mezaber, you're off. Or would it be Cox? Mezaber, you're saved by Cox dipping at the wrong moment. Nah. I'm doing it because Naibor needs some time out there. He can go on to the right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, demand more. Then a fourth one, then I can give him some praise. Just wide. Gaetan. This very wide field. Gaetan into the middle again. And it's another goal. Is it Bonsu or I think? I couldn't tell. This Gaetan. Involved with everything. Set pieces. Bonsu falls loosely and it's Van Driel. Very happy for Van Driel to pick up a couple of goals. Kick off highlight. Ponson. Naibor. Perez. Goes across, finds Gaetan. Beautifully done. Mezaber now. He goes forward. Holding it up into the middle. Bonsu. Ooh. Nicely constructed. Shame about the finish. 4-0 up, so I won't worry about causing the damage. I'll give us some praise. There we go. Hooray. Let's finish strongly. Three minutes at a time. Still with it. Nakeem just belts it back. That's fine. See what they can do. Nakeem is onto it. Rodrigo down. Yeah, miss a bear. Back it goes. Teo. Finds Nabor. Bonsu. Exchanging of passes. Oh, Bonsu wasn't a million miles their way. Hey. Some nice play. 4-0. Not going to complain about that. 2-0 up when the red card occurred. And we just went on with it. Fondrill with the brace. Bonsu and Rodrigo the other goals. Rodrigo coming off the bench to do that. 26 shots to 2. 13 to none on target. 7 fouls to their 30. They had 5 yellow cards and we had 74-26 possession. For us, Perez, 75th career league appearance. Chavar, also 25th career appearance for him. Pedro Lucas, 50th career appearance for Koewacht. 39-year-old Nicolas Gaitan became the oldest player to ever play in the District Beker Zuid 1 by 50 days. I'm happy about it. That's a tough record to beat. And he played really well. 3 assists. Only Van Driel did better. You've done it. You're into the final. Congratulations. Right. That's the semi. Let's get to the final. Shall we get to the final? Will that be the next? I think that's it. I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. "4-0. Meeting expectations. Van Driel, wonderful performance. I'm going to do something I don't often do these days. Gaitan got a 9. For someone his age to play like that, I'll tell you what. He deserves it. He deserves everything, this guy. He deserves everything. Nico Gaitan. If I had a Saints thing the way that Zealand does, he'd be in there. I think he'd be the only one to be in there. Special player. Special man as well. Takes a special man to be a special player. And he's it. If you want to have a look at something, have a look at that. Castillo's up there in terms of the goal scorers now. That's good to see. We're not really the top of anything. We've had some down periods, apart from Savaldo with the 21 clean sheets. Van Driel with 5 Player of the Match awards, and then not playing at all. They just went on a burst early on in the season, and then fell away, sadly. But we've had Bruno come in. Probably because I wasn't using the attacking forward. The advanced forward has changed our fortunes around. That little tweak, just the one little tweak, that's all it required. Didn't need a massive rebuild, just one little thing. There came the goals. Not necessarily from the striker. Sometimes, but certainly from the wide players and midfielders. Saw there with Rodrigo. That pullback, Rodrigo charging in, beautiful goal. That's probably the most memorable goal in my whole save for me. There was something about that moment. Everything had gone wrong. Everything had gone wrong. And Rodrigo, combining with Tayar, who'd come on for somebody who'd already scored a goal, Castillo. Job done. Job done. Beautiful. Hey, by the way, before we say goodbye, before we say goodbye for today, so I know we had this horrendous toilet break. Again, I lost 5 kilos. Ask me how. Well, it might be 2. It might be 2. It was big. It was brown. And it had to go down. And it did. Only took one flush. And it only took one flush. It was big, it was brown, it had to go down. And it only took one flush. Oh, I tell you what, you got to watch it just for that. Just for that. That's what you got to hold it. It was all happening during that break. I'm telling you, all happening. Garcia's got 20 goals. Marcel 7.53, highest average rating. Gaitan 10 assists. All in the cup. I love him. I love him. Nico's great. Marcel 96% pass completion from the DM role. Lots of short passes, all finding their mark. That's what you want. Tick, 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 tick. Mezabear, 5 yellow cards. I'd seen Bam Bam come into the team at his expense. He just can't win. Rossith goes, you think Mezabear's the dude? Ends up being Bam Bam. Ends up being Bam Bam. Though I think this will give Mezabear a chance to play in the cup final. I think it will give Mezabear a chance to play in the cup final. I'm just saying it. Because it's true. It's true. It's true. How's Freaky's profile looking? Look at that. Look at that. It's half decent, that. 3-star reputation. How about managing finances? 46%. Still orange. That's going to turn a very light sort of limey green. A light lime green. A light fluorescent green. Isn't that fluorescent orange? Wonder how that will affect the reputation. I wonder how that does. I don't know how it does. What taxes do you like? We know what he likes. 400. That's it's a 433. Dylan Yonkers and 30 to Pavitt. To Romney's. Okay. Holland and Oz. Holland and Oz. Why wouldn't it be anywhere else? It's from Tweed Heads. I love Tweed Heads, by the way. I'm not from Tweed Heads. Twin Towns. RSL club in Tweed Heads. I ate there with my parents in 1979. Drank Clayton's. The drink you have when you're not having a drink. Precocious. Precocious. Any promises? No. Relationships? Burio. I'm surprised it's not Gaitan. It's Burio, apparently. What plays at other clubs? It's still, yeah. How you doing? Toons? Toons has got a shot at getting in the team again. Burio again. Is it the other end? Some agents. Tommy, oh, Urich is now a scout. How good is he? He's garbage. Dude, can you coach? No. Can you manage? No. Got any medical? No. Had a season in the Melbourne Knights, did he? 3 goals for the Melbourne Knights. That's well done. Playing an average rating of 5.0. Oh dear. Tommy. Mr. Muscle loves the jobs you hate. Yeah. It's all good there. There's the overview which you've seen already. Job history. What's the job history look? That's it. Got a little hole that needs to be filled there. Millstones. It's all good. Competencies awards. Have we got any awards? Into the Australian Hall of Fame. It's biography. The biography. Oh, it's been wonderful. I'm going to see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.